important because it kind of trains your body how to do the movements properly and effectively before we add resistance training in there with our band. So the first move that I'm going to show you is a little Warrior 3 variation. So all we're going to do is tip forward into a Warrior 3, kicking one leg back, the other leg we're nice and supported, turning the butt on, and then rising all the way up and driving the knee through, squeezing nice and tall. So for me right now, it's my right leg back, and then exhale, rise up. So this is our first rehearsal training movement. That's getting our balance going, our core strength, and helping to warm us up through the hamstrings, the glutes. Yeah, let's do one more just like this. Awesome. Do the same thing on the other side. So just switching, other legs back nice and straight, tip forward, and then rise up. So it's like the opposite knee and arm are lifted. If balance is an issue, you could always put your hand on a wall for extra support. But those little wobbles and little shakes, they're a good thing. They mean that your little stabilizer muscles are kicking in to really fire you up, get you nice and warm. Awesome. Awesome. Good. Good. Quick little slow flow is next. I'm just going to turn my mat a bit this way, I think. So take a deep breath in and inhale the arms nice and high, and exhale to fold forward over the legs. 3 times little hamstring stretch. We're going to inhale just to a flat back. So your hips are poking out, tummy is pulling in nice and tight, and exhale to fold. Try that 2 more times. Oh, that feels so nice on the back of the legs. Ooh, nice. From there, step back into a plank pose. Tummy is nice and tight. I can never fit my body in here. If you're just joining us, welcome. We're trying out a total body challenge. Little kind of synopsis, quick and short little workout that I want you to try with me. So we're tucking the bum under, pulling the core in and lowering the hips in line with the shoulders. Take a big inhale to get ready. Exhale to lower all the way down onto the belly, pointing the toes behind us. Breathe into a cobra and exhale, release down. Try that just 2 more times. Inhale to lift. And we're just in our warm-up phase, our rehearsal sets. Last one. Awesome. From there, you're going to curl the toes under, tuck the elbows in, and press all the way back up into plank, and then lift the hips nice and high for our first downward facing dog. In this first down dog, we can walk the feet out a little bit. Walk the dog. Some people call this one alternating, pressing the heels towards the mat. Nice. On our next breath in, we're going to step, hop, or walk the feet up between the hands with a long spine. Exhale and fold forward. Rise all the way up to stand, touching the palms. And exhale, hands down through center. Woo, woo. So there is our rehearsal set. Hello, beautiful Christy. Happy New Year. So happy to see you. Now we are going to grab our band and get into our extension training. So what we are going to do is place the band just above our right wrist and then slide the left arm in there too. So it's like you've got watches on, right? From there, you're going to extend the arms nice and straight. I'm going to move a smidge further back to see if I can fit in, and then stretch the arms overhead. And with the arms overhead, we want to make sure we're not poking the hips out and letting the hips stick out behind us. We're tucking the bum under, strong through our core, and the ribs are pulling in too. So we're nice and strong through the core, safe in the spine. Now we're going to do that same move that we did in our rehearsal training. See if I can get my balance. But we're keeping the arms overhead, which makes it a little bit trickier. But you can see with this movement how the entire body is working. Legs, arms, abs, glutes, everything is just completely working. So we get that total body toning, total body transformation. We're making the most of our time. So you're inhaling to tip forward, exhaling to rise up. Let's take 2 more good ones. Last one. Ooh, bonus points. Can we keep those arms high? So again, this is how my arms look. I'm trying to fit in. And do the same thing on the other side. So the leg long, tip forward. Let's try that again. Tip forward and rise up. Squeezing at the top. Oh my goodness. My arms are on fire. Ooh. Good. Make sure we're keeping the shoulders back and down and the arms right in line with the ears. Let's get 3 more good ones on this side. 3 and up. 2. Last one. Ooh, awesome. Release the arms down. Oh my goodness. That move is absolutely amazing for the shoulders. Look, my hair's already getting messed up. Okay, we're going to slide this band now up just above the knees, right here, for a little bit of glute work, okay? So, with the band just above the knees, you're going to turn to face the long edge of your mat, sink your hips down. Now, if the knees are happy and you're feeling strong, you could always up the challenge by having the band below the knees. It's a little bit tougher, okay? Now, what we're going to do from here is just step out to one side and then bring that other foot back in and then step out to the other side and back in. So the weight is in the heels. We're in more of a squat position, not super low, but the knees are bent. Show you what it looks like from the side. Our tummy's pulled in tight and we're thinking about the whole leg pressing out to one side, then the other. And pretty quick, you'll start to feel that heat building up through the sides of the hips and the legs. Ooh, such an effective exercise for building and strengthening the sides of the hips. So smoothing out this area, which helps us to give the illusion of a smaller waist, which is why it's good to work this outside of the hip area. It can make our waist look smaller so we get that hourglass effect. Happy New Year, hippie mommy. I'm so happy to see you, beautiful. And if you haven't tried the Yoga Burn Total Body Challenge yet, make sure you tap the link in my bio to see what it is all about. Oh my gosh, it's burning. You can hear my breathing getting up. Let's go 4. 3. We don't call it Yoga Burn for nothing. And rise all the way up. Oh my goodness, right here is just totally turned on and fired up. That feels so good. Now I'm going to show you one more move that's straight out of our extension training, okay? Now, this one is super badass, okay? So you're going to get into a warrior position. Remember, I'm mirroring you, but this is my right leg. Right toes turning forward, left toes turning to the long edge of the mat. Grab the band in your right hand and stretch that arm out straight. With your other hand, you're going to grab the band in this position. From there, lunge down into a warrior 2. Then you're going to pull the band nice and strong. Try not to get in the way of my mic. Yeah. So this one we call Archer. It's like very Hunger Games. But the great thing about it is you're working your legs, your core, your arms, and that pesky little spot right here. You know the spot I mean? A lot of us ladies store some fat there. So it's good to get blood flow to that area to help tighten and tone it up. Let's just do 4 more on this side. 4, 3, we're gonna hold the last one down. Right here, hold the last one down. This is when it gets really cool. Hold, 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 pulling back. Bring the elbow down, other arm high. Oh, static hold for 4, 3, lunge deeper, 2, and 1. Good, same thing other side. I'm just gonna switch my feet. Left hand now is holding the band. Right hand is pulling back into our warrior 2 position. Sorry, I'm like always trying to fit. And a big strong pull back. Nice. So again, we're working the back of the shoulder, all the muscles in the upper back, and the legs at the same time. What we'll also do is add in movement with the legs. So you're lunging nice and deep. Okay, I'm starting to get sweaty. It's coming. Let's get 4. Then get ready to hold. 3, 2, last one. Hold the pull. Tilt back. It's like an exalted warrior variation. That front arm super straight, other arm pulling back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, yes. There we go. Yeah, so happy to see you. Now, the last thing that we do always in our Yoga Burn Total Body Challenge workouts is called metabolic sequencing. This is when we help to jack up our heart rate, really improve our cardiovascular health by getting that heart rate up, but also helping us to ignite the afterburn effect. And the afterburn effect is what helps us to continue to have that elevated metabolic rate even after we're done our workouts. We're still going to keep burning more calories, which is a good thing because the food that we eat throughout the day is going to get burned off and used up, okay? So let's try this out. I'm going to show you a cool one that's a little bit more advanced that we work up to, but you and I are going to try it right now, okay? It's super cool. Place the band just about midway down the calf, the lower part of your leg. What we're going to do is a little jump back burpee. We're just going to try about 6 or 7, okay? So you're going to inhale the arms up. Bend the knees, bring the hands down, step or hop back, step or hop up, and then rise up, like this. Now, if that's feeling okay, you could add in a push-up and a hop. And when you hop, you kick your legs out a bit. So when you're hopping, kick the legs out to help turn on the outside of the glutes. Let's try 3, 2, last one. Last thing we're going to do is static hold. Slide the band up a bit higher. Squat down low. Hold here. Squat down low. Just a little press out in the knees. So knees are just pressing a little bit back behind us. We're sinking the hips low. Breathing and holding here. This is where we finish. This is where we finish. Sink low. Little press back.